Hello budget people, welcome to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and we are back for another video. In this video I'll be doing my week 4 check-in and I'll be closing down my budget for the month of November. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Guys, so welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on yet another video, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am really so grateful. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining. I hope you do enjoy the video and you go on to watch many more. And yeah guys, I hope you all enjoy the video. Can you believe we are closing down November already? Like, where has this month gone, guys? It is crazy how quickly we are heading towards the end of the year. I'm not going to talk too much in this video. As you can see from the title, we've got a lot to go through. So the first thing that I'm going to do is lay down my expense stickers for the week. And guys, we have been on our best behavior again. So I'm just going to put down my expense sticker for groceries, which was for £40. So yeah, another week where I have stayed within the budget that I've given myself, which was £40 to spend on food this month. All non-food items I paid for out of my household envelope. And yeah, we've stuck to the challenge, guys. The challenge was set down and we have risen to it. So that was on the 22nd. We also spent £3.95 out of the household envelope on the 22nd as well. And then we spent another £4.31 on the 29th. So that was another expense from the household envelope. But yeah, that was it. And then we have for fuel again, not doing a lot of driving at all. Managed to only have to put fuel in the car once, and that was on the 25th. So put £20 in the car on that day. And then the last expense sticker is for utilities. Utilities, I paid £20 on to the key on the 23rd. And yeah, that was that. And no unbudgeted expenses. And I'm really chuffed with this week, guys, because as you can see, it was more than a week. We've got from the 22nd until the 30th that I am checking in for today. So yeah, over a week, and we've still managed to do exactly what we said we would do. So yeah, let's see how this looks in the weekly check. So I'm at my weekly check-in page now. I'm just going to put in my amounts. So starting with groceries, we added in £40 again this week, and our total spend was that £40. So here is my grocery envelope, and as you can see, we don't have any money in there, so that is all checked in. And then for household I put in £10 into this envelope this week. We had £4.49 left over from last week, but I chose to take that out and put it into my change jar rather than leaving it in the envelope. And we spent £8.26 in total. So yeah, I have my household envelope here. I do not have any money in here left over because I've already put my money from this week as well into my change jar. So that is a balance of 0 as well. Next, we have utilities, and for utilities, I put £20 into this envelope, but I also spent £20 as well. So here is my utilities envelope, and it is totally empty, so we do not have any money left over in that envelope either. And then fuel is next. Fuel, I put in £40 at the beginning of the week, and we spent £20 of that 40. So we should have £20 in this envelope, which we do. And I'm just going to take that money out and I'm going to put it back into the bank. And guys, as I said, this month for fuel has been amazing. Apart from week 1, I've always had money left over, which is so great. It's mainly been to do with being in lockdown and not being able to go to the places that we usually do. So yeah, we've managed to cut down some money on our fuel consumption. Next is unbudgeted expenses, and I don't budget for unbudgeted expenses, and we haven't spent any unbudgeted money. So yeah, I can put lines through all of those as well. But yeah, this is my 4th and final weekly check-in for November. Now I can come in and close down my overall budget for the month. And how I will do this is I'll put down my actual figures, run a total for each section, and then go through a breakdown of what I've actually spent and saved this month. So in terms of my full-time income, I predicted it was £1,679.93, but if you watched last week's cash envelope stuffing video, you would have heard me say I received a larger payment this month because of a pay rise that I received, as well as some money being backdated. So in total, I received £2,118.70. And then in terms of my variable income, that was exactly the same as my prediction. And my Etsy income was also as predicted. So in total, our income was £2,771 and 2 pence. So we have got a variance of £438.77 in terms of my income. There wasn't one for variable, nor was there one for my Etsy income. So I'm just going to put that down the bottom here. So yeah, it's always good to check your variance. I was over my prediction by £438.77, which is great because, as you can see down the bottom here, I predicted that we'd be in a deficit at the end of this month, but clearly we're not going to be now, which I kind of had an idea about as well. So yeah, let's go on to our variable expenses. So variable expenses, I've done so well on my variable expenses this month. I'm so proud. I predicted for groceries that I would be spending £160 this month. I managed to spend £169. So I literally went over by £9 this month from this budget. As I said, I'm really chuffed that I managed to stay so close to the amount that I wanted to. You may have noticed for the last couple of months that I've been spending maybe £50-60 a week on food, and I've just proven to myself that I really don't need to do that, especially as I have gone back into full-time work. So we didn't really need to have that extra food in the house on a weekly basis anyway. I think I was just becoming wasteful, weren't planning our meals properly. So yeah, I've just proved that I can do it, guys, and I'm so proud. So yeah, even though we're over by £9, it's minor in comparison to what we usually are. For household in total, we spent £35.51. So we were under by £4.49. So we came in under budget for that as well. So yeah, again, it's just planning out the items that I need to buy. For my household envelope, I spend money on non-food items, so like washing powder, cleaning products, all of those things come out of this money. Toiletries as well. So yeah, just making sure that we are buying when we need and not as and when we feel like it, really. And then for fuel, it's been a bonus for us because I've been in lockdown. I haven't been driving to all of the general extracurricular activities that my children do and things like that. So in total, I spent £100 on fuel this month, which is a saving of £40, which again, I'm so happy about. So we were under budget by £40 for fuel. And then for utilities, we spent our £80 that we predicted. For sinking funds, I stayed within the £260 budget that I gave myself. And then for tithe, it was £233 that I paid for that. So The rest of them we've stayed within budget, and then for a couple of them we've actually managed to come in under budget. So I'm just going to add those up. That is £877.51. As far as the variance, we are under budget by £35.49. Okay, so after filling in my variable expenses, my income, I can now come down and go through a breakdown of where my money went this month. So for income, we had £2,771.02. And then for variable expenses, I had £877.51. And for fixed expenses, we had £1,484.43. So I'm just going to subtract both of these amounts from my income. And I'm left with a balance of £409.08. Okay guys, so you have seen that I have reconciled my whole budget and I'm left with a balance of £409.08. This is the amount of money that I have remaining after I've paid back the money into my emergency fund as well. Because if you've been following my videos for the last 4 weeks, you've seen that some of the money that I put into my weekly cash envelopes and my sinking funds has come from that emergency fund, but I've managed to pay that money back now and I'm still left with a balance of £409.08. I am going to put this into my emergency fund as well for now. I do have plans on what I am looking to spend this money on. This isn't really going into my emergency fund per se. I've just put it into that account for the time being. But yeah, stay tuned as to what my plans are for this amount of money. So I can come back into this page and tick off my expense stickers for this week and a bit, as well as my bills that I paid. And yeah, the fun part, guys, the fun part. So I can now come in and put down my no spend stickers for the last few days of November. We have managed to spend zero in unbudgeted expenses this month, and I've also managed to stay within the criteria I set for myself for my sinking funds. I'm just going to quickly show you the evidence. So I'm going to go to my transaction log. The only 2 transactions came out of my gifts envelope and also for Nevaeh's birthday, which was her birthday envelope. So I've only managed to spend money on gifts this month, which was within the criteria, guys. And yeah, I'm so proud. So I can go ahead now and fill in my no spend stickers. Okay, so yeah, this last week I have to say was probably the toughest one of the month because we had Black Friday sales and all of that jazz, and there are a few things that I want to purchase, especially for the business, but I didn't even spend any money from that account either, guys. I've been really good. So yeah, I have had my first whitewash in quite a while, so I'm definitely proud of that. Let me know how you did in any of your challenges that you set yourself this month. Did you achieve your goals? Are you on track or are you not on track? And if so, yeah, share that as well, guys. We can all help each other at the end of the day. That's what I'm hoping to build with this channel, a safe place that we can all come and share our woes and our worries in terms of budgeting. But yeah, that's all for now. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and also let me know how it went in the comments. I will speak to you in the next one. Have a good day.